Guess what, everybody? I got a new trainee. Introduce yourself.
My name is Jorge. I watch JBZ Travels here about every couple of weeks when I get the chance. I've been trucking for a little over a year now, and came up to the truck into the service plaza here to get my breakfast. Came back out and seen JBZ Travels truck, and I was like, "That's Johnny Be Good."
Yeah, perfect timing because I think my wiper blades quit working, and those fuses are so small. I had to use my magnifier on my phone to find the fuse, and I couldn't see it. So he looked in it and saw it right away. So he's got the eagle eyes. Anyway, he drives for Safeway.
No, four-way.
Four-way, which is
Out of Coopersville, Michigan.
Is that a grocery store, or are you guys just a trucking
Company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We do mostly drive-in.
Drive-in.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
And I told my boss and my owner of the company that I want to try out for a reefer, even though we haven't gotten the reefers.
Yeah.
But
how my boss has been complaining lately that freight is really getting hard to
yeah, it is
to get, and so as you know, reefer has to run no matter, unless a catastrophic depression like the 1930s appear.
Yeah.
Reefer has to run because it's food.
Yeah.
Now dry vans depend so much on the construction industry.
Yeah.
Which is up and down. So
Yeah, this load that I got right now is going to a construction site over in Cleveland.
oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah. It's only 8 pallets I got on there, 2,000 pounds.
Yeah. So that's one advantage of the reefer unit is, you probably will run a lot more than the dry vans. So,
Yeah,
but they got some drawbacks. You gotta wait. You probably don't have to wait so much in delivering loads, or
longest I ever had to wait to get unloaded was over in Bedford Heights, Ohio, which my delivery appointment that day was 8 p.m. Got there, and it took all night, almost 24 hours to unload me just for 5 pallets that I had on the trailer.
So you guys are not exclusive excuse out of that stupidity. So anyway, I see a kid coming by over here, and beautiful afro hair. My nephew has that kind of hair.
It's hard to keep up with it being a truck driver.
That's why I shave my hair cut my hair every month. It's hard. So, where do you run to? Just Michigan, Ohio?
Oh, we do all 48 states. So I've basically been to California quite a few times now.
Oh, okay.
So I like it out there. I like it. I got my favorite stop out there on I-15 called Peggy Sue's 50s Diner.
Yeah, I think I remember where I heard of that. But anyway, how long are you gonna stay in trucking? Are you gonna take it out?
Oh, I'm gonna take it out. I got mine. I'm a big favor of a dream truck of that W900L.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Same as I got been dreaming about, but
yeah, with the 18-speed manual.
Yeah. I don't know, with this economy, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been saying this for years and years, that there's a lot of money to be made in trucking as long as you have deep pockets.
Yes.
And you never do the lease purchase. That is the biggest scam in the world.
Owner operator is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, owner operator, have your own independent, license authority, and then you have to have your truck at least a couple of months ahead of payments,
Yep.
plus probably $30,000 in the bank, just to run on the truck.
Yeah.
Not just your reserve for your truck expenses. That's not for your family.
Mm-hmm.
I take it you're single,
Yep.
then you could make it.
I'm single.
The problem what I had was, the truck had to be paid first,
Yep.
and then my family and I were last. Everybody had to get paid except yourself. So, and I didn't see any advantage of that. But if you're single, you have a lot of money reserved in the bank, and either your truck is paid for, then you can afford to go sit in the truck stop and wait for those desperate brokers, because they lost a driver, and now they got to get that load covered to make their customer happy. As I mentioned before, I used to have a friend of mine was trucking, and then now he's retired now. And what he used to do is he would sit in truck stop, and then he'd wait until the broker calls him. The broker would be paid, I don't know, for example, $2 a mile for that load. But now, because he's running out of time and he's so desperate, he's willing to pay $3 a mile to you.
Yep.
He's gonna dig his money out of his own pocket just to cover that load, to make the customer happy. So that, but when you're a lease purchase or owner operator with minimum capital, you gotta have that income coming in all the time.
Yeah.
So now you become a slave to the brokers.
Yep.
Like C.H. Robinson, they're the cheapest in the world, I think. I don't know, maybe XPO is probably cheaper now. But anyway, Jorge, he comments a lot on my videos, and
I was the other day I also saw one of your guys' other trucks, and I was like, that's probably John. So I got on the CB. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think John has a CB in his truck yet.
no, it's hard to put a CB in this truck. Well, a CB is no problem, but the coax and the antenna is really not a good place to put it, and the boss doesn't want all that wire stuff. And to be honest with you, there's just so many garbage on a CB. Once in a while, though, it's gonna be nice to have it, but yeah. Anyway, I better get this wiper blade taken care of, and I don't know what the boss is gonna say. So, you don't want any coffee, milk,
good.
water?
I'm good.
Cool.
I'm just surprised that I was able to see you here when I walked out.
All right, man. Nice meeting you,
Yeah.
Ray.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Later.
Later, man.